you can do like a full character creation with it, and then it has all of the source material from scratch. And yeah, it's almost a D&D Beyond type of vibe. Um, yeah, but I bit off quite more than I can chew for a singular developer. Yeah, well, thank you very much.
100% will stalk you and help you. The big assumption.
Oh, a lot of things. But before that, by the way, about that thing of games and all that, what do you normally do when you play a game and you love it so much, and before you notice, you can't let go of that game? You're always playing. What do you do to just save yourself from that?
Continue playing the game. No, yeah, that's literally it. Just delete it off of everything that you possibly can.
I posted in the general chat just something I've been working on today. It was to move all of my images so that you don't have to download it from the app. And that's actually like syncing while you load and etc. etc. Thank you very much.
Shuck. Sorry, I'm busy playing Sims like a noob. I will log in.
Ah,
Oh my god, what am I looking at? What? I look away for 2 seconds, people. You are too kind. It's because he's our celebrity author.
yeah.
Yup. Yup.
Yep.
I'm gonna hurt you for hurting yourself emotionally.
There we go. Tell him. Tell him.
I
Get
know
on his
where you
case.
live, so, you know,
I don't know yet, but I'll find that shit out.
be afraid.
Be afraid and encouraged at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
uh, of the people. Actually, actually more than half the people.
Yes, like everyone
Yeah,
There's
has
only
just
three.
disappeared for tonight.
Anthony, do
There's
you
only
know?
three.
Well, we can RP whatever we have outside if we want to do that.
Ollie says
Since
if there's no one coming to play, he'll play. Marcel says only lovely things about you and something about you having skew teeth.
you started with that.
I'm joking. I can't even keep up a ruse. You're too sweet, my sweet summer child. Also that and Marcel's not that mean.
Face.
Yeah, well, he's just speaking into my speaker here now. Boys, this is my time. Go cuddle on the couch.
What?
Are we? So we're on 2, 3, 4. Am I more or less right? Okay, wait.
Why am I on 24191? I haven't added today's.
I might have missed one. That's why I'm asking.
What's today's XP? 3-5. 3-5.
So I missed the one before that as well. Yeah.
All right.
That sounds.
And then with
I'm
this,
at-
we should be at. Noise. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you kindly.
Where is everyone tonight? I know.
Yeah. And France.
Mate. Sure. In theory. No idea.
I don't know, but
Nowhere to
France.
be found. Ah.
Or he's in a cube. He's
Now we find
indisposed right now.
ourselves. Now we find ourselves in the Underdark, and Lilith is on her lonesome.
No, you find yourself in the underdark.
Yeah, that's a you
myself,
problem.
I'm more comfortably up on top of the world. On Survivor. It would have been cool if they went through a top
It's a magic trick right there. Fuck yes.
They did.
We've also met Connor's dog, Terror. What kind of dog was it?
Looks like a Doberman pinscher. Yeah, there we go.
I know.
Why not?
Because why not?
That was a little later when we came across the cages, because before we could touch any more of those bodies, someone decided to explode. Someone, I'm not gonna say Connor, decided to
But we
blow
all
up
know it was
everything.
Connor.
Connor? Connor?
That's no bueno. It's a mighty fine voice.
But yeah, you're loud and clear other side. Loving the church music.
Testing, testing. Stream, can you hear me? Okay, I'm realizing I might be the only one in the stream.
I'm here, but I can already hear you. So
I know.
I don't know what to do.
Testing, testing.
Hey, Franz.
Hey, how's it going?
All
Wait,
good.
let's
man.
try again. Speak.
Speaking.
Big
Yeah,
monkey
I can
speak.
hear you.
Okay. Question. You're listening to me through the stream and not through Discord, right?
Yes.
Okay, because it would defeat the opposite. Okay, yes, good. Okay. Hello.
I can think sometimes. I mean, most of the times no, but sometimes yes.
So anyway, yes, they went in here, fought an ogre, found dead zombies full of red dust, like that pouch of red stuff you found on the ship that was connected to everything, and we established that the red dust, called deep root powder, is incredibly flammable.
Yep.
Incredibly flammable. And
I don't know
then,
why you sound so proud of yourself.
proud of myself.
Incredibly flammable.
yes, so Connor had a little experiment. The experiment was successful or a big failure, depending.
Massive success.
And exploded half of the house. And with time running out, so the big orange thing there is where the explosion happened. And any evidence gone. Anyway, they found a little secret room that held a workbench, a Duragar, and his little pet one-eyed creature thing. Also, there was a friendly weapon rack.
A Nothic?
Yes, Nothic, yes. But anyway,
Aww.
there was a friendly weapon rack to which Free, our resident rogue, rushed towards it and became stuck to it because it was a weapon rack mimic.
Ah,
A not so friendly mimic.
No. They were fighting it as the building was burning down because, you know, sometimes
indeed.
players make their own drama. Anyway, and then they discovered that the wall was illusionary. They came through. They found 3 cages. One of the cages had 2 of these rot zombie things in them. Et voila.
Ah.
One of them had a halfling, who you didn't ask his name, of course, but
We can let him burn.
yes, you let him go, and he was glad to go because in the final cage was Echo, who was driving this poor halfling crazy with his stories. Okay, and then eventually you guys discovered.
By the way,
Yes.
there was this little dudes in that you've talked about in this workbench,
Yes.
working around it. When he ran away, did the 3 people outside came across him, or he just sneaked past them?
Okay. He did make stealth rolls that were quite high, and also there was the added fact that the 3 outside were distracted by the giant explosion and the fire spreading throughout the shades. So, you might have slipped through. But we
Yeah.
will roll for that in a second. Anyway,
Yeah,
uh,
makes sense. Makes sense.
thanks to a very lucky roll by Free, you guys found a trapdoor leading all the way into the Underdark. And this team went down, taking Echo with them, because that's a great idea, into the Underdark
Yeah, because
version.
he can surely fight.
He can. He's also your most
He can
valuable
fight.
cargo. Anyway,
Yeah.
the ladder led all the way down to Kanika, the Underdark version of Coursera. As you can see now,
Motherfucker.
hopefully. So yes, everything's built into the stalactites, hanging above a abyss of darkness.
That's cool.
Thank you. Anyway, upon this journey, they found a strange tiefling afflicted with whatever this deep root stuff does to people. And in exchange for that pouch, he told this team where their crew might have been taken. It is to the lair of Morgwyn. Oh, yes, Morgwyn, the Red
This
Weaver.
map is making me feel like I'm tripping. Is everything
Yeah,
hanging
it's
upside down?
It is.
Or
It is.
like what?
It is. So,
Hold up, let me
this is
just get my tab of acid. Hold up.
It's the upside
Yeah.
down.
Yes, literally.
This is very well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
This
Once
is some
again.
acid drop. Here we
I'm
go.
confused.
Okay, so basically this is the roof, right? This is the roof. You're standing somewhere below Kanika in this perspective looking up at the roof.
What if a house falls on me?
It might.
Dodgeball.
This seems like a safety hazard.
Uh-huh.
What?
Welcome to the Underdark.
Do they give like PPE the moment that you go through the wall? That's the
No PPE will save you here, but as long as you're wearing it, you will get workers' compensation.
there we go. I'll get myself a nice bright orange vest.
Make sure you got your makarapa and your safety boots.
Okay, anyway, they followed the route that this guy gave all the way to Morgwyn the Red Weaver's location, because this is where the rest of the crew are. Because unlike other players, this group decided, even though they have their most valuable companion, they are going to save their friends.
Well, altruistic like that.
That's fantastic.
For
Anyway.
many reasons.
I feel like that's going to bite us in the arse, though.
Splitting the party will. Ha. Anyway,
Oh, just-
so Free snuck up. Oh, so anyway, they found this walkway that led to a hanging house that is secured by various chains coming down from the roof, and that's the only thing blocking the way forward. Free unlocked the door and stepped right into a gelatinous cube.
Oh fuck.
Free's having the
alone.
best time.
And that's where we stop. But for this evening, we are going to first start with the trio outside. We are missing a Rodak, unfortunately, but we're going to start with Sky and Tusa. So basically, you've seen this building erupt. As Sky, you're getting ready for a seance, and Tusa, you had a very in-depth conversation with Rodak.
The poor man.
One must know.
You didn't give him a single
No.
minute. It was just,
Yeah.
just
He just got his ass handed to him, and I don't even think he knows why.
Sometimes that just needs to happen. Like the guy needs to look dumbfounded and just kind of just get him in line a little bit.
Isn't that normal? Like, guys get chewed out for something we have no idea what we done wrong.
That's not normal, folks. That's not normal.
Well, now he knows. Consider
Now he knows.
consider him informed from this point onwards.
Oh, my friends.
Yeah. So
Poor guy.
Sky should see Tusa really like embracing, or like not just kind of. It's more than just an embrace. It's for a second. It's also an escape from all the unknown of where they are at the moment.
So
And yeah.
Sky's not really too focused on you right now. Like, I typed what she was busy doing. It didn't seem to shock anyone, so I was like, let's just move forward then.
Oh, on that boat.
I didn't have a lot of time for Discord.
So she's just kind of doing her own thing, waiting for them to acknowledge her, and then she will very quickly blow out a candle and pretend she was doing nothing. Wipe a tear from her cheek.
With Tisa's 21 perception, I'm pretty sure she would have been able to spot some of what Sky was doing. Maybe not understanding what she was saying, but yeah, if Tisa was to see her in the alleyway.
So passive perception gets a -5 when you're preoccupied by something.
All right.
Okay, so still
It's down to 21. Up to 16.
16. You noticed Sky was up to something.
I kind of file it in the back because at the moment there's not really a lot that matters more than this moment that I'm currently in.
Okay. And this moment is punctuated by the building exploding.
I consider this moment like put a pin in it. I'll kind of return to it later. Yeah.
That's the building exploding.
Fuck! What do I see?
Blows out the candle for her as she's trying to blow it out, and her hair is like, whoop, whoop. It's like, what the fuck did they do this time?
Happy birthday. Okay, Sky, make an intelligence check for me. Everybody else, okay, you see the one side of this building, the roof just rip. Okay, Sky, at least you realize that it wasn't your candle that caused the explosion. You don't roll like Lilu. Never mind.
I ever under the impression that it was the candle.
I know, I was just thinking balloons and Lilu.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, so you see this building sort of rip apart. The building that your friends just entered. Bricks fly, and I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I apologize in advance.
Wow, 24 for Sky.
I was made for the sky. Lol. Because I can fly, not because my name is Sky. I realize my error now that I...
Did you just do a Wally joke? You did a Wally joke.
Please don't ever tell him.
I think he's watching this, isn't he?
No, he's watching... What are you watching? Something else. He's got it on the background.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
He gets jealous.
Oh, wait, I'm waiting.
Wink, wink.
Okay, confession, I'm randomly waiting for Rodak to roll, and Rodak's not here.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't know why I verbalized my wink, because I was winking at Wally.
Oh my.
Okay. Get a room. Anyway. So, as the bricks fly... Hang on. Rolling. Okay. Everybody, so Sky and Tusa, you guys take 5 bludgeoning damage. Poor Rodak takes a brick to the face.
It's because he's in so much shock about what Tusa's saying to him. He doesn't have his faculties about him.
He shook it and now he's bricked.
Fuck.
Wait. What is this?
Did he see it coming though? Did he? Did he really?
Your instinctive agility. You don't have to see it coming.
Fine. Yeah, okay. Well, he couldn't dodge Tusa's hits.
Oh, because he didn't see it coming and he wasn't expecting it either. But guess who is expecting this check?
You could have just left it at he wasn't expecting it either, because
Yeah,
it
that's
was all
also
in
true.
there.
Although,
It was all in there. It was brilliant. And,
kudos, also kudos to Tusa's like multitasking over there, being able to like render out the scathing speech.
and then her speech was so scathing that the building exploded.
Yeah, and then she like just
Building was symbolizing Rordak's mind. Just
Like, I felt that, like, oh goodness gracious, and then on top of that was able to notice that Sky is up to something. That's like wow.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
how I'm imagining it.
Instincts.
How I'm imagining it is they're face to face, and she just said what she said to Rodak, eyebrow raised. The building explodes, and she just takes without breaking eye contact, takes a step back as a burning brick just flies between them, half of which.
Smacks him on the back of the head. Bah!
And in the meanwhile, I was like, I note what's going on over there. I'll get to that just now.
Anyway, so you can hear a commotion throughout the city before all your other activities, even the exploding carriage, brought no attention from the city guards. Are there even city guards? Have you ever seen any in Coursera? Anyway, that fiery eye that is glowing on the top of the needle overlooking this alley is watching you, and the explosion, and the fire, traveling to the other buildings in the shades. What are you doing?
We need to go now. Whether we're going into that building or back to the ship, but we need to go.
Give me 1 sec. Fuck, don't have it prepared.
The best I can
Rodak,
do is make this fire glittery, and I feel like that is not what this party needs right now.
Is it?
Rodak, get your shit together. Come, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Are we going in or out?
Where are we
Well-
going?
Well, our friends is in there. We don't have.
The
Captain
building is
to sail our
exploded.
ship.
Is there even a way for us to go in anymore?
Make an investigation check, please.
Fuck, they burned down our entrance.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna kill
Can
one
I
of them.
can I assist you on that? Never mind, you got it.
Make your own roll. Never mind. 22. Okay. So the building is democratically burning at the moment. It is burning on all sides equally. Hold on.
So we can't
Communism.
really get in. She
Communism.
said, don't you have like a water spell or something?
That's what I was checking, but I've been so consumed with fire all the time. I kind of neglected some of my other elements.
Susa,
As you say
Looking
that,
at fireball and everything
can I
else.
fly up and see if there's a safe way for me to get down into
okay,
that?
you should get a nice updraft from that flame. Get nice and high. Tusa, as you say that, a voice in the back of your head goes, "Burn, let it burn! Infidels
Oh my
will
God.
burn!"
Oh boy.
Shut up! Not now.
I am judging
I
you!
didn't say anything.
This
All
is too much.
voices are confused.
There's so much going on right now. Fuck! And just give me a second. I think I can turn into something that might have a climbing speed. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing to climb. It's all of the walls on fire.
Unless you want to be on fire. So
I wanted to get my husband over.
Over what?
You do the voice quite decently.
Also, he's a monk. I'm sure climbing is not like a problem for him. But that's not like
Okay.
what can I
But
see from
burning
above? What can I
is-
see from above before
Okay.
these people come and get us?
So, as you fly up, I need a fresh perception check, please.
Oh boy. Please don't fail me now. Oh, of course I just had to.
Natural 1. Okay.
Oh,
So
boy.
as your eyes are stinging, you're getting
One
that.
of my feather catches fire, and I'm like,
No. You know, okay, it's getting quite hot. Your metallic legs are quite hot.
oh,
Your
boy.
feathers are quite hot. Your eyes are running, so your mascara
I
is
get
going
it. I'm
all.
quite hot.
Yes, but Yeah, all the stuff. Okay, looking down, you can see smoke, and also there's something very strange about the smoke. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Oh,
no!
shit.
And now we become goofed.
Fuck. Okay, so with 11, you are now
Someone's gonna kill you.
You can now consider poisoned. Hello.
Guy drops from the sky, looking very queasy, and she just throws up all over Tusa's feet.
You should
I
have
have to
dodged
find
that.
You should have dodged the brick that's coming to your head, but there's no time for freaking being snarky right now. We need to find another way in. There's a little fucking eye looking at
The
us.
fire!
Okay.
Don't get too close to the fire. Not so hot, man. I
Okay.
mean, it's hot, but it's not great. It's just, oh.
Tusa,
don't
your
like that.
elven
Right.
ears hear many feet rushing towards this alley from all sides.
I turned invisible.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Ah, shit, Sky. I wanted to do lesser restoration on you, but now you're invisible, so I can't touch you. Goodbye.
I'm right here. I'm watching.
Okay, let's
You're hearing.
let's get at least out of this. I just kind of go towards where people are. Like, this alley feels a little bit hot right now. Can we just move at least around the building to not stand as conspicuous?
Okay, sure, you can do that. Also, Sky whispering in your ear. It's like that. You know when people whisper and they're too close to your ear, and you just hear.
I'm right here, Tusa. Don't you worry.
There's
I'm just like
so
puke
many
is on the side
voices.
of a building. No, I'm here. I'm here.
I can smell colors.
I don't know what the fuck was in that fire, but oh my god, why is this happening to me?
You still feel terrible.
I feel like
Okay.
you remember when that
take
brick
my
hit
hand.
Rodak in the face. Remember that?
Quite funny actually. Yeah. Do you feel like that?
Yes.
Not
yes,
funny
I remember
anymore. That wasn't funny. Um,
Guys, maybe
grab
we
my
should
hand.
get out of here.
I grabbed Tusa's hand.
And
Yeah,
I
we should
cast
really get
lesser
out of it.
restoration on Sky.
Okay.
Does it work?
Yes, poison's gone.
Thank you. And you feel a
Rodak.
kiss on your cheek and a pat
Aw.
on your head.
Rodak, make yourself useful. Let's go.
Maybe we should climb these buildings, get on the roofs, and run across the roofs.
Okay, so as you also look around, because this is the shades and everything's built close together in sort of rotting, dilapidated structures, this fire is spreading everywhere.
Why don't you have any water stuff, man? I'm a
Sorry.
bot. I wasn't made for healing. I wasn't made for cleaning up these messes. Why do I always get into these situations with you lot?
I've got many things except that. Shit.
Let
I
it
think I can
burn!
press the digitation to change the color of the fire to a blue so it looks more calming, even though it's really hot.
Okay, so
Just make it like a more calming blue color.
so there's like this flaming bit that it looked like it was used to be part of the rafters of a roof of a building. That's just a little flame of blue in the face of all this orange and
Oh, that's better. My stomach already feels better.
Sky, while you were up there, was there any like way in from the top at all? Is the roof like burned open yet?
I can try again. It's just that dust. It was not okay, man. It was not. Can I go higher? Like to get high enough
Okay.
that the smoke isn't all up in my face, but enough that I can
Okay.
see something inside.
we will find
We'll be on
out.
the other side of the building by now, and I just have Rodak's hand in mine and keep on moving.
Okay.
It feels like we're still too close.
Weirdly, this is carrying on the continuity. As you go around the other side of the building, you can see that there is, it's like a narrow alley. The bricks blow out with the last of an eldritch blast. and a halfling
They
squeezes.
can easily.
A halfling squeezes through, looks over to you guys, and then runs away. The hole that this punched is shortly thereafter spilling smoke and licks of flame come out of it.
I'll go slightly closer and try to inspect whether it's big enough for us to squeeze through. I mean, it's a halfling, so it must have been quite small, but
Very small.
like, how much do we have to shrink to get through there?
Okay, so the first thing that hits you is the smoke, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
Not only is it
close.
flammable, it's poisonous. That's a 5.
Fuck.
You're considered
Oh.
poisoned. Ouch. It's going good.
I'll go into like a deeper type of rage.
Morning
and
sickness.
I could just want to see what I'll do. I think I'll. Is it? Yeah, let's go for this. At this point, I know my friends are in there, and it looks more and more dire. So even though people might see me, I'll wild shape into an ape.
Mm-hmm.
And try to use this kind of increased strength to hit the hole a little bit.
Okay.
Like to break open a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need you to make a strength check as an ape.
Yeah. I think I can do that.
21. Okay. With
It's what?
a massive hit, you dislodge more of the bricks, and the bricks above that come loose. And so what everybody else sees in the alley is this ape punch the wall. The wall as a whole falls forward towards the rest of the building, and it sort of collapses in on itself. I need all three of you, again, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my fucking
Me at
god.
disadvantage since I'm poisoned?
Yes.
Or, right?
Even though I'm in the air?
Oh, no, not you. But you're seeing this happen. Sorry.
Also, I'm
That's
invisible, so
Okay, so
7.
you take...
can I give her my roll?
You get 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As you're
Okay.
hit by some of the debris, you have at last collapsed the rest of the building. Okay, so not since the Bard has the group collectively destroyed something dear to me, like this
I'm
building.
sorry.
It's fine. Okay, so right now,
Everything's fine.
Tusa, I need you to make an insight check or an intelligence check as an ape. Oh no, wait, your
I
mental.
hold my-
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so
Yeah.
insight check, please. Sorry.
Insight. Okay.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
So you realize that even though you didn't hear screams, and you didn't hear Lilith complain, you didn't hear Ethne go, "Oh my," and you didn't hear Lilu make an amazing roll and survive a collapsing building. You're pretty sure that the building collapsing didn't kill your other friends.
I do that classic that an ape kind of scratches their head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, huh. And I look down at Rodak.
The beauty killed the beast.
This poor baby.
It's like King Kong in reverse somehow.
And I kind of just,
Pick him up and climb a tower.
yeah, like very like half clumsily kind of try to make my way down and in and fight my way through. Might
Okay.
take a bit of damage here or there.
Okay, so the concept of inside the house no longer applies. as thank you.
I
As the
will then peer around to see if I can see them at least.
make an investigation check, please.
Can I see anything from above?
Okay, so some of this collapse is now put out some. Ooh, ouchie! Put out some of the fire around that area. It doesn't look like there's anything that survived. It's a pile of bricks, and the buildings on either side of this building are burning. There are people running from all sorts of sides of the town. Mostly the people from the shades here trying to, form bucket chains, things like that. There's an occasional black-clad figure among them merely observing. It is the city of spies, after all. Not assisting. Tusa, you can find no trace of your friends. You do, however, find, by stepping straight into it, the gooey remains of an ogre.
Reminds Tusa kind of being in this ape form of just like nice gunk of snot. And she kind of like steps away from it, very disgruntled. And she kind of puts like leans down so that Rodak can be feet on the ground and kind of
No.
hint him
You
onto-
hold me. I'm not stepping in that.
How well can you understand my grunts?
I know what you're thinking. It doesn't matter what animal you are, you're not putting me in that snot. I will like to piggyback you.
Decided not to get married at a young age. You just hear this disembodied voice from above them.
Feeling kind of like a language barrier. I will look for the best spot to not get all of my robes full of soot. And
You're in the middle of a burning building. I feel like
everything
you should
feels
just
super
look
hopeless
your
right now.
ways.
Small wind sky. And I will drop wild shape.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
With-
drop wild shape
with-
if there's a spot where I would not be able to steamy drop it.
Okay. Sure. There's smoke and stuff around,
That's
so you
all
can
right.
slip into an alley.
Okay.
And you unwild shape with Rodak romantically piggybacking on you.
Aw.
Although I think Rodak is slightly bigger than Tusa.
Yeah, we're all pretty much the same height.
Except the DM. Thanks, Ethne.
And Sky, who's apparently abnormally short.
And I wasn't going to put you into the snot. I was hinting for you to look for our friends. But once again, you took the bloody game route. It's not time for games right now, Rodak.
Can I see any break in the building from above? Like, I'm just hovering above them right now to try and see if I can find like a place where maybe the bricks caved in more to signify like a door or going
Okay.
down or something like that.
Make a investigation check as you do your helicopter sweep around the top here.
Invisible helicopter.
You could be making that sound. 15. Doesn't seem to be anything you can see from the sky. Your friends aren't there. Either they're under some rubble or they somehow magically left the building.
We're gonna either need a voice from above too, so it's just like we're gonna either need to remove all these bricks and look for where they went, because I don't think that they were in this room when it blew up, or we're gonna have to do something else. Maybe we can go find those cats. Let's go find some displacer cats.
Fuck this. Next mission.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Peace out. Yeah. Kind of looking around, Tissa goes for a Hail Mary, and the only way that she can pick up right now things that she doesn't know would be via detect magic. So she would cast detect magic and go and walk around. Maybe she's missing something.
Okay. I'm glad you did that because the people present for the previous session, I told them, hey, there's two so specific things in case she casts detect magic. And then you weren't here.
No.
So, walking around the rubble, avoiding the buckets of water being emptied around the burning bits of the building that's still slightly standing. And the panic screams of civilians in the other buildings evacuating their burning homes. You find that there is a sense of magic here and there. You find the remains of a wooden table. Sitting on the remains, seemingly unhurt, is a quasit. It's a little green, impish little thing with one glowing yellow eye in the center of its face. It's sort of blinking up at you. And you get a strong sense of illusion magic on it.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you alive?
Oh, are you talking? Sorry, you're talking to the thing. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
It's just winking at me. I mean,
It's just sort of blankly stares at you.
one wink if you can understand me, and two winks if you don't.
Okay. So before I tell you what it winks, no, wait, I'm just gonna roll with it. It blinks once.
Have you maybe seen some more people down here?
It blinks once.
Let's try this again. Blink twice if you can understand me.
Blink, blink. I'm glad you tested that. I'm just glad you tested that because, I mean, if it didn't understand you, how would it know to say, I don't understand?
Yeah, and it needs to blink at one point, so I can just
Is the meaning of life this? Blink. Oh, I knew it. Sorry, carry on.
So, did it double blink?
Wait, what was the last question?
So, if you do understand me, blink twice.
It blinked twice.
Okay. Does it seem like scared?
Nope.
I like more.
It's sitting on what appears to be a pile of coins of some kind.
Interesting. Does it feel like eerie? Does Tissa think it's eerie?
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's kind of disconcerting. It doesn't seem too concerned that the world is burning around it, and the bricks have fallen around it. So it's just sitting there, casually on top of a pile of coins.
Who are you?
It blinks.
I give a step closer. Does it react?
Nope.
Like. Rodek, come and have a look at this little blinker. It feels weird. Something else is blinking at me, and you might find that threatening. So, it's just wanted to let you know.
Let's kill it and take its coins. It's sitting on approximately 23 gold.
Sky, this feels like a third man opinion situation.
I'm right here. Just didn't think you needed me.
Ladies,
Yeah,
the
a
sass.
house.
The sass.
A house just burned down. I'm quite scared of maybe something else could cause another eruption.
Well, yes, and also there are still people coming to, get us.
So what do you think of this little guy? And I point to the blinking thingy.
It blinks once.
Can I cast comprehend languages?
Okay.
Comprehend blink.
I guess there's no use in me casting it if it's not communicating with us in any way.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay, well, she casts it and goes, was your master here?
Blink.
How? Am I holding up 2 fingers? And she holds up 2 fingers.
Blink,
Am I holding up 2 fingers? She holds up 3 fingers.
blink,
He's being an asshole.
blink,
He agrees with me.
blink.
I would give you a few extra coins if you could blink me in the right direction as to where my friends went.
Okay. It raises a little arm and points to where a wall would have been, towards, the wall that blew out, sort of in that direction.
I walk to the nothingness and see if I can see nothing.
There's nothing. Congratulations.
N- Fucking hell, we're already screwed, hey peeps. Kind of considering and hoping maybe that the wall carried down to the foundation. Can I see if something's maybe wrong at the foot of the wall, kind of at the floor, at the maybe there's a rug that I can pull back or.
So what you can find there's remains of burnt out cages that held people. There is a cage that still holds what appears to be 2 really strangely malformed bodies. The other 2 cages have been opened. Their doors, or what's left of them, sort of swinging on a hinge. There is no rugs. The floor is stone. You can't see anything on the floor at all in that direction.
No, I'm stumped here, Sky. People are coming. It's a shit show. What the hell? Are we just gonna? Are we scooting?
So he blinked in a specific direction, right?
Yes.
Can I start picking up the bricks and trying to move the bricks?
Sure. Okay, so you
Like,
you guys spend about the next 10 minutes lifting bricks, looking around in the direction that the thing points. Can't find a thing.
Oh, but how much is my husband contributing?
A lot. Every time you look at him, he's quickly picking up a brick and examining
And
it really, really, really closely, as if his life depends on it.
Yeah. I give like a nice little inward smile, kind of foreseeing that he might be a good provider in the end.
Yes, he's building a nest out of stones like a penguin.
Shit. That's
I guess
little
we're gonna have
creature
to
kid.
go back to the ship and regroup. Or
I mean, we are regrouped. This is it.
then I guess let's go look for some displacer beasts, man. Like,
Okay.
do you have any other options?
I don't.
At which
I just
point,
don't understand where they would have gone.
you can
Oh,
hear
probably.
more rushing towards you. This doesn't sound like a group of water bucket chain
We should
peasants.
go now.
Yep, whereas.
Oi,
Just set
you!
off running.
Okay. So as you guys set off running, deep beneath the city, in the city of Kanika, the underdark version of Gorsira, the city of spiders, the rogue Free has now stepped through the door of the suspended building, and Lilu, Connor, Echo, and Lilith see Free sort of freeze in mid-air as he stepped through the door. What are you guys doing? Time to change the music.
I mean, Free and Lilu were the ones up in the front. They said that the rest of us should
Wait, yes.
be a bit in the back, and they would be the 2 that were down in the front. So I think Lilu would be the one to act first.
Okay. So Lila goes, Free, and then sort of touches the door and then draws back. Guys? And she pulls out like one of her sticks or pole arm that she doesn't use anymore, and sort of nudges it into the space of the doorway. Hang on. Let's just see. She's probably going to have a magnificent role and not help my comedy here. 7. Fantastic. Okay, so as she pushes the end of the back of her glaive into this goo, she inadvertently nudges free deeper into the gelatinous cube, and her pole arm is sucked in back along with it. She sort of creeps back in a hurry to the rest of you guys. Guys, help!
What happened now?
Goo thing suffocating free. Help!
Lilith approaches and is free, like, inside this gelatinous cube.
Yeah,
and
so sort of.
really inside.
Yes, all the way inside.
His head all the way inside. Oh.
Yes.
Huh. Fuck.
Okay, so you're there with Lilith. You're there with Connor and Lilu and Echo, all standing around.
Trying to figure out anything that could possibly help, but I have nothing.
Is Franz here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
I have nothing. I look around the place. Was it just a door that led to a gelatinous cube that frees
Yes.
in, or there's
Yes.
anything else around?
So the sort of walkway spans the gap, ends in this door that's got this cube in it and free floating in midair. There is stuff behind the house, but you'll have to try and climb on the outside of the house somehow or something like that. Other than that, it goes straight to the door.
In some sort of perspective, if someone were to destroy the cube, would free fall into nothingness, or there's some kind of platform?
It's sort of just in the entrance of the door, so he'll fall onto the floor of the house if you kill the cube.
Okay, I'll guess I'll blast the cube and try to create some kind of opening in the downside of it so that free falls into the floor.
Okay. So just so you know, you guys have 2.5 minutes left. That's all I'll say.
For what? For what?
One way to find out.
And there's no one here. The only ones here are me and friends. We are 2 minutes for what? So I blasted it. What happens?
Okay. Roll your blast. What did you get? Okay, 11. 11, you hit the side of the door, unfortunately.
It's the object isn't moving. It's a cube. It's not moving.
Yes. But you missed.
Oh, okay, I'm just sorting the back. I just have bad aim today.
Okay.
Logic and D&D, man. Here we go.
Okay.
Just
And
out in
then,
the back somewhere. This is going so bad.
then Echo sort of pushes past all of you guys. Are we watching this man die?
Okay, you wanna help? Try to take him out of there, please.
Okay, so he walks forward, sort of rubs his hands together, pulls back. If he had sleeves, he would pull them back, and then he reaches in.
Oh no.
And gets pulled in behind Free.
Shit.
They're doing very well.
Oh boy.
52 seconds.
2 seconds for what? Seeing that we are not going anywhere with this, she turns to Lilu. Lilu, did you heard anything about the people we are looking for?
No, maybe they're on the other side, but we got to get him. I think he's going to suffocate.
Yeah, he's literally suffocating in the gelatinous cube.
15 seconds.
10
seconds.
Is Connor there?
Another blast.
Go for
I'm
it.
betting all of it on this other blast. I'm
Okay.
using my card on that.
Okay. That's loud. Okay.
And for fuck's sake.
So, a total of 16 hits.
Hey.
And you do some damage to the cube. Inside, you can see Free go limp. And I need everybody in there to quickly roll initiative for me. Oh, it's not going to work without the... No, wait, hang on. Let's not roll initiative. It's not going to work. We need the tokens, but okay, it's okay. Free goes limp.
Got it.
However, Echo... 17... Okay, so Echo sort of crawls his way back, and with another pull, he brings out Free behind him. You can see Free's got these patches of burns on his face and hands. Some of his clothing has been starting to dissolve. The cape he had is slightly ragged now because the cube was starting to eat him. He is unconscious and unresponsive.
The episode feels so doomed.
It feels like I'm the only one here.
Yes, if only Connor was there.
Connor will draw his sword, which is still flaming at this point because it's hasn't
Dark.
had short rest yet. He'll activate his Crimson Rod on his other blade, and I guess he'll attack this thing.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Just checking things out. Okay, cool. Running out of the flame, blah blah blah. Alright. Slash. That's
Okay.
not great.
11 and 12.
Oh shit, hang on. So it's supposed to be straight because I've got terror nearby me.
Yes, you do. So I think we just re-roll. Re-attack.
Cool, I'll do so.
Okay, 18 and 17 hit. That is total of 14.
20.
Yeah, but different things for different damage. Double checking something. Okay, so as your flaming swords cut into this murky space just within the door, you leave these black slashes that now render this thing visible. It's like you're cutting through clear jelly and leaving these black score marks on it. It seems to shudder slightly.
And shudder back.
Okay, so Free is on the floor at the moment. Okay, guys.
Okay, Lilith is gonna try to do the impossible. For her, she's going to try to stabilize him.
Okay. Medicine check. These always go well. Medicine. Okay.
14.
14. With that, you do stabilize Free. He's on 1 hit point. And he's suffering a point of exhaustion. He's still unconscious, though.
It was least stable. Like, where are the rest of the people in terms of Aithne, in terms of Lulu? I mean, obviously not here now, but
Aithne's
in
also,
game.
Yes.
Ethne's also there. I forgot about Ethne. Sorry if you're watching this. It's just too many people to keep track of. Yes.
Yes, this feels. I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little underwhelming and with no emotion since there's so little people here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. Sorry. Okay, so right now, where I'll leave it there is you guys are on the suspension bridge above the nothingness. You, Lilith, have nursed Free back to at least stability. He's not dying anymore. Okay, so the others, did you say you were going to regroup at the ship?
Yes.
We don't, right, Sky?
We said we were going to run for the ship, as far as
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay, good.
Yeah. We'll be lining for the ship. At the moment, it feels like maybe we should steer away from people and trying to kind of just gather some thoughts.
Okay, so as you guys rush towards the ship, you're rushing towards the sunset, which is weirdly echoing the burning city behind you. The Peace Bringers would be proud. You run towards the ship, and as you do, your 2 ravens find you again, Sky. Why, hello! Where have you been? You're not the cause of the fire, are you?
I certainly hope not.
Oh, that's good. Please give her something shiny. And the other raven gives you like a bit of metal.
Thank you.
It's slightly hot to the touch, as if they got it out of the fire just now.
She like toggles it between her hands for a moment before pocketing it. Where have you been?
Flying around, not dying. When you made that, one of your friends made that carriage explode. My birdie instincts took over, and I ran for my life.
Oh, that's fair. I'm not even gonna lie. All right. Well, has there been any news on the ship?
I've not seen it, although it seems they are entertaining guests at the moment. Ah,
What?
have something shiny.
Oh my god. Tirsa! She just sets off running like, follow me, murder. She just runs after Tirsa and takes flight for the ship.
Okay, they fly behind you, and he says, here's a question. What's his name? Can you remember his name?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds. It's Hercules?
Hercules, yes. He says, for the record, it's attempted murder. They can't prove anything.
Oh, yes. For now. She gives him a side eye.
All right, so as you guys rush towards the ship, it's still where you left it. Good. Sitting on the
God,
grass.
I'm looking through my notes. We met a Colonel Fuckwit, apparently.
No. His
No,
name is.
I named him Fuckwit.
Oh,
Looking for the rest of the bird names. I was like, oh yes, but of course. There you go. Pestilence, Hercules.
and
Jim.
Hercules, Grid Pipe, Pestilence, and Jim.
yes, and forgetful.
Forgetful.
I
I thought when I wrote forgetful next to all the names, that was a like they are forgetful type thing. No, I should be clearer in my notes.
Yes. So remember, you asked forgetful to also check things out, and then he never came back.
And he disappeared. Yeah.
Anyway, so you reach the ship. On the side of the ship, you see, excuse me, that the rope ladder is down, and you're pretty sure it was all rolled up when you left.
Oh, Tusa, what else are we gonna face today, man?
like, why can't things just be like the way you left them? Why does there always need to be somebody that goes into your bed and ruffle up your bedding? Like,
Exactly,
what
it's
is
not
this?
their bed. Why are they in my bed?
I'm not. Can I just say, from all of the towns that we've visited, this one is my least favorite. Like, I like things way more at a slower pace. Like,
I would just
things
like
need-
for people to leave my shit the fuck alone. Like, come on,
Fucking
friend.
hell. Jim, give us something shiny.
Jim obliges and gives you something shiny.
She needed that, man.
Thanks, Jim. She hooks it
yes.
onto her necklace. At this point, she's got a necklace full of like the most random things that these crows have puked up and given her.
Yes. So every time he's informed to give something, he goes, "Oh, oh," and then, yeah.
And, Sky, let's get up here. Let's see what the hell's going on in our house right now.
Let's figure this out. Ordak,
and,
keep your guns at the ready.
You mean my fists?
Yes, your guns.
Roger that.
Yes.
Also, I am quite hurt, so I think I'll wait down here and see if you guys die up there.
He is?
Yeah,
Is he
he took
hurt?
a...
Oh yes,
That
he
boy.
took a brick to the face. I will do a healing word on him.
Thank you.
No. He needs to walk it off. Ugh.
Be a man.
We're trying to not helicopter him, Sky. I'm not helicopter
That's
parenting.
16, 21.
21. Okay, so he's full health again. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.
We
Healing.
can't have him dying now,
No.
can we?
No. So,
I'll,
you guys
Let's
climb
go.
the rope
I
ladder.
fly.
Sky flies. Upon
Yeah,
the
I
deck,
climb like a peasant.
With my attempted murder following.
of course.
I feel very cool.
Upon the deck, it seems like the captain or one of the captain's tables has been dragged out onto the main deck, and it is now decked out with a feast. There is roast beef, or maybe goat, you don't know, fruits and vegetables, goblets of wine, and 2 seats. On one side is your engineer, Mouse, looking kind of stressed, holding her golden monkey, Octavian. On the opposite side of the table is a dark-haired woman dressed in black. Her skin is pale, but on the side of her neck is tattooed, seemingly, in black, are winding tentacles. One of the tentacles reaches all the way up onto her face and curls around one eye. Sitting on her shoulder is the missing raven.
Forgetful, you little shit. That's a very nice statement, ma'am. I'm just out of character quickly. Are we supposed to be on the ship map?
We will be in a second. I was
Okay.
just
Sorry,
describing.
I was taken there and then taken away.
Do we
so I
know
thought
this
maybe it was
person?
me.
Okay. She takes a sip of wine and smiles towards you. Sitting next to her plate is a little wooden box with a heavy lock on it, but leaking from the hinges is something oozing and black. Oh, so good of you to join us. Welcome back to your ship. I was told there was more of you.
It's okay. They
They're
send out the most
taking an
important people.
extended vacay, yes.
Yeah, they sent us to kind of. We've got alarms everywhere on this place, and we knew we're here, so they just sent us ahead of time to
Make a deception
see
check.
if you're worth it.
Can I help? Just be like,
Yes, so advantage with the deception check. Two so.
yeah,
Nice.
we were immediately notified that there was someone else on the ship, so we had to come and check out, see if Mouse was okay, and because it's our ship, so.
Advantage is a natural 20.
Thank you very much, Squire. Thank you.
Okay.
Next
so
time,
just
let
kind of
me do
keeping
the
it slick.
deception.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Hey.
Yay!
Okay, Rodak, when you watch the recording later, I'm very sorry.
Okay.
All you need to know is you're okay now.
I'm okay now.
Yeah, yes.
Oh no.
We healed you.
Yeah, you might have a headache.
No, you
From
weren't. We
physical
healed you.
pain.
We healed you. There's no. You're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
so
talk about it later.
all you need to know is the three of you guys couldn't find your way back to the rest of the group. Great decision from the DM there. And you guys rushed back to the ship to find a guest aboard the ship who is having a very tense dinner with Mouse, your engineer. And also she has the missing raven Forgetful on her shoulder. But anyway, so Tusa said you guys were the advanced party. This person looks slightly over Tusa's shoulder to the column of smoke rising from Coursera behind you and raises an eyebrow. I see. Well, then you are better prepared than I thought, than I gave you credit for. Welcome, why don't you sit down? And she snaps her fingers and 3 more chairs appear alongside the table.
Guy very cockily takes a chair. So, that's where you got to, Forgetful. I see you're acquainted with my compatriots, and she lifts up her hand to the 2 crows sitting with her.
Oh, them I don't know, but this one I raised myself.
Did you now? That explains a lot, she says cryptically.
Do we know this person, by the way?
You make a insight check, please.
It feels like
Can we both do it?
Yeah, make your own rolls, please. Rodak 2.
Alrighty.
Sky 25.
Let's get my character sheet up. Insight.
Tusa 15.
Well, of course.
Rodak 10.
I'll use my card. Astis also wants to be in the loop on this. There's too many things going on, and I think she'll pay extra attention.
Where is your card?
There in the middle of the black.
Mine is not loading.
Oh no. Where is your card? I cannot see it.
Between the top
Oh,
2
wait.
ships.
There we go. Sorry. Ta-da!
The humans.
Hey.
Okay, +5 for a total of 20. Sky,
Yeah.
you have never seen this person before. Tusa, she seems strangely familiar, but she looks different. You have seen her somewhere. It was a brief glance somewhere in Patience, but you can't put your finger on there. 20 isn't quite enough. And Rodak, you have no idea.
Or
Yeah,
like
that's right.
still reeling.
Yeah, sorry, Rodak, you took a brick to the face.
But
half.
we healed you.
Okay, I need so much context, but okay, cool. Recording, right.
No, all you need to know is
Uh,
the rest of the group went into a building. That building went kablooey, and you got hit by a brick when you was talking to Sky.
I
After
have.
to Tusa, sorry.
Don't I have like reflect projectile or something?
I was about to be like, don't incriminate me. I was standing far
Sorry.
away.
It's cool. I forget I have it as well. So, yeah.
So, do we get a name?
My name is Mishka.
Very beautiful name.
Thank you. I have brought you a little something. And she places a hand on that oozing box. Perhaps you will take a look and perhaps take an interest.
I will reach for the box, careful not to touch any of the ooze, and open it.
Tusa will kind of be half slow staring at the woman.
The box is locked.
Why did you lock the box if you want me to see what's inside the box? She
Oh,
did
I
an
want you to
exaggeration.
do it at your own time. I will be leaving shortly, but you have a whole meal to enjoy. I'm sure you will be hungry.
May I ask why we've received this gift?
Oh, it's a little experiment.
I've seen you before, haven't I? It
Perhaps.
feels like impatience. I could swear I've seen you.
Isn't that strange? Well, where is
Have you
your...
been following us?
Oh, we occasionally cross paths, yes, but following, no. Where is your heavy friend?
Which one?
The one who does not shut up about Janus.
Oh, Sky goes visibly pale.
You went on a vacation.
And then she just looks at the box and starts fiddling with it, trying to see if she can undo the latch with one of the pins in her hair.
Okay.
So you do like ask quite a lot of questions and demand quite a lot while making yourself at home on our ship.
Is it your ship?
And I mean, luckily we have enough alarms to know that you did this. But
Absolutely,
like,
but is this your ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that so? Well, interesting. And your little escort companion, where is he?
once again, so many questions.
Yes.
It's interesting. Normally, like the host would ask the questions. In that case, that would be us. So besides the box, like, did you just come like as? Are you a postman? Did you just come to deliver like a little box for us?
Okay.
We're delivery girl. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So she laughs at
I-
that, and Sky, out of the corner of your eye, you catch Mouse's eye, and Mouse's eyes sort of look at the box you're holding, and then back up to you, and then very imperceptibly she shakes her head, slightly perceptibly. Otherwise, that wouldn't make sense.
Can I insight check to see if she's trying to tell me to leave the box or
Yes.
like warn me about it?
Do it.
Hi.
Okay, so with an 11,
Oh,
you have no idea. She must be encouraging you to open that box as fast as possible.
No, man.
Sky doesn't know that.
DM's just taking a piss right now.
Yeah. The problem is I'm so curious and I think I know what's happening, but I don't want to. And then,
Well, do what your character would do.
Okay.
just
I just
continues fiddling with the box, but
I just
still
wanna
avoiding the ooze.
Yes?
I just want to ask Mishka, if we open the box, is something horrible going to happen to us or anyone around us?
Absolutely.
Sky immediately pushes the box. Like, what the hell, man?
It's just a
Why would you
little
come
test.
onto our ship, give us something that would hurt us, and stand here asking questions as if you own the place? Please, woman. Either answer our questions or vacate this place. I'm tired. We've been through a lot. Just fuck off if you're not going to be helpful.
Well, I would just say that I am merely curious, and you are so approachable when you
Okay.
don't have your furious friend with you.
Yeah, well, I can be fucking furious. I just heard that I'm pregnant, and I'm pretty sure that there's not a lot of things that makes one as fucking furious as that. So,
Looks a bit confused, like, pregnancy makes you angry?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at
Like,
her
what?
like, this is good news. Like, I
I,
completely misread the situation.
Yeah.
you have absolutely
We
no
just-
idea how many things inside of me are fucking turning. I'm
Check
so
it out, just
confused.
like,
I'm so angry.
what?
I just need a bath. I just need a bath.
No.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just gonna quietly go run a bath, like, just excuse me.
Not that Rodak gives him, she imperceptibly hands him a little bar of soap to make, like, the bath bubbly.
I'm like, do you have any, like, scented candles? And
Yeah, and she takes out 3 glittery red candles.
okay, I'm just
We
gonna
need some fucking
take those. Bye, Mishka. Hope you're cool. Don't kill us all. And then just, I don't know what the bath is.
He just sits back in the chair and just.
okay. So baths famously on ships or on shore.
Okay.
Well, make a bath, Rodak. Mouse, why don't you go help Rodak
Yeah.
to make a bath for Chusa?
She tries to lift an arm, and you realize that her arms are bound to the chair arms.
Why? Why have you done this, Mishka? And Sky will go and unbind her.
Well, she gave me quite a lot of trouble, and
Yes, because you're breaking and entering, man. Why couldn't you just be cool?
oh, I can't go anywhere without being invited first. And she smiles, and you can see her canine teeth are quite prominent and lengthy.
Well then, Mishka, maybe you shouldn't act like a douchebag and people will actually invite you happily.
Does that remind me, like, is that an actual thing? Like creatures, or, like, is she being, like, truthful?
Make a Arcana check.
I'm good at those.
Is the sun shining?
Nice.
As you recall, you were running towards the ship in sunset. It is sort of twilight at the moment, except not
That
the
would explain
twilight
a
you're
lot.
hoping for.
Does she sparkle?
No.
Bruh.
She spoke.
Well
She's
done.
gonna sparkle when I'm done with her.
A good old 5 on my wonderful Arcana.
You have no idea.
I should probably check for this and just not just assume, but like with the canines and everything, can I identify her as what I think she is?
Make an Arcana check. She is definitely one of those things, or closely related to.
Alright, so Sky will go and unbind Mouse and like send her scurrying after Rordak.
As you do that, she goes, "You left me alone again?"
Bruh, I don't make the rules, man. I didn't tell you to be alone. I told you to lock yourself in a room. It's not my fault if you didn't follow my instructions.
She knows things. And then with that, she runs off into the captain's cabin.
Sky drops into the seat that Mouse just vacated, pours herself some whiskey out of her flask, and leans back. So you know things, do you? Are you done being cryptic, or are you just gonna keep being tiring? Why can't we just have a proper conversation and be comfortable, you know? You're on our ship after all, making
Well.
yourself comfortable.
That is intriguing. What would you like to discuss, dear?
Why exactly are you here?
Curious, and there's no threat of being ripped apart at the moment.
Well, no. Why would someone want to rip you apart?
Oh, I don't know. You had him staring at the wall last time I checked.
Well, that was a social experiment on my part, to be honest. But it worked, so... So you've been watching us for a while, I gather?
Indeed, you and your companions and your strange crew. I particularly like that one that wants pain. He is quite interesting. I could have an interesting evening with him, shall we say. But anyway, you are traveling with something that is not what it seems.
And what would that be?
Oh, I don't know, the doppelganger you have running around below decks?
We have a what now?
You did not know. Interesting. The security measures of yours are so tight.
Can you tell me who the doppelganger is?
Oh, the assassin that tagged along has been with you all the way from the capital.
Okay, can you put a face or a name to this?
That is exactly what doppelgangers do. I mean, you walked into that one. That was great. I'm here all evening. Thank you. Good night.
Kind of like
I mean-
downs her drink. You can see she's just tired. Like she doesn't even really care that this woman is just randomly on the ship. She just wants answers, and no one seems to have answers.
Yeah.
How do you find the boss? Help?
Okay, so baths on ships, not a thing.
Mouse
Yeah, I
is
know.
gonna
That's
help him build a
Rodog
boat.
asking, like just walking into the room, like, guys, I couldn't find the boss. What do I do?
Mouse is gonna help you build a boat.
Okay, Mouse. Where's Mouse?
She also comes down. Really? You are looking for a bath now when there is a crazy vampiric bitch on the top level?
Either deal with that or my wife.
Okay,
So-
fair point. There, we have buckets in the back somewhere, and there should be fresh water stored down below.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for what I'm going for. Can you help me, like?
Well, engineering is what I do, literally. I will put something together for you.
Oh, good man. Can I help you?
Yes.
The woman.
All right,
Um,
woman, good person. All right, I'm gonna go with Mouse and then just construct a bath.
Mishka, you clearly enjoy kind of holding some cards that others can't see.
Yes, I do. It's something I learned from my adoptive parents.
Well, what would you trade for the information you now hold within your
Yeah.
grasp?
Well, I would like some assurances in the future, perhaps. Maybe an alliance. What do you say?
Keep on talking.
Yeah, explain
I
this
might just be
alliance to
tired.
us.
I might just be tired and not catching your drift, but
What are we
alliance is a
aligning
big word.
against? And what would your threat level be? And why are we aligning with you? And you need to like give yourself a
ELDR.
PowerPoint presentation here, you know? Like sell yourself to us.
Oh, this is a fair point, of course. Yes, well, some things are going to occur in this little kingdom of yours. And there might be sides. And there might be different ideologies. I would just like to know that the people who are going down your little path, ruin to ruin, if you'll be on my side or on the wrong side.
What is the wrong side?
Those who do not like these things in my little box over here. And
you do.
You mean the ooze?
the box sort of rocks slightly.
What
Is that part
happens-
of the ooze?
What happens if I take my staff and bring it slightly closer to the ooze? Since I know the staff is kind of almost like a holy water screaming out at sin type of thing.
Okay, yeah, so as you bring the staff slightly closer, the box rocks slightly more violently, and the voice in your head says, "Corruption! Burn it away! Burn it all! Blow up the ship! Kill everyone, you weakling!
Oh. What a motivator.
I am judging you!"
Wish I could hear this because I would just be like, well, I'm judging you, so
And I would actually take the stuff slightly closer and not look at the box, but more look at Mishka to see what her reaction would be.
She sort of raises an eyebrow and has a half smile. You are
So
just...
you're against the Janissaries?
Oh no, they have been so brought to our side long ago. I had an encounter with the Janissaries, not about a month or two. Oh, you lose track of time. And they soon came around to my way of thinking. They even got rid of the Fury tracking me.
And now you're on the ship tracking the Fury that was tracking you.
Yes. More like I would like to see things, how you deal with things. Then we go from there.
Tuso would like to... What is that thing? Tuso would like to hit the staff, like an attack roll.
Okay, on the box.
And cast... Yeah. And cast Immolate.
Okay.
If it hits.
Go for it.
I have the bloody stats up here somewhere. Hold up. Stuff.
Okay. So
13 to hit.
You hit the box, and there's a brief flame that sort of just runs around the top of the box and extinguishes. And
then bonus action, I want to take that flame that kind of runs around and focus on it, and then use bonus action Immolate.
Okay.
And I would refer to like kind of the voice and the staff and say, well, you want me to burn, so let's start small.
Let it burn! Let it burn!
And
don't roll too hard.
I don't know if
I pours herself another drink. She just watches this happen.
It's very located though, so
okay.
That's 9.
Okay, so there is a brief burst of flame. Sky, as you're taking a sip, you see the smoke rise towards the balloon above you, filled with flammable smoke, gas. And
guy jumps in the way.
No, it's just smoke. It's just smoke.
Okay.
The box burns slightly. You can hear a screeching inside the box. It keeps rocking, and then the flame goes out.
It will burn for 3 rounds, so then I can do the 1d4.
I know, but the flame goes out.
Kind of glance over at Kiva, at Mishka, and want to know if it was a positive or a negative
She doesn't
impact.
Seem to care about it at all. So what do you say?
Once again, you want an alliance, but you're talking in riddles. You've still basically said nothing while saying a whole bunch of words. I would know. It's my forte. But you're not exactly endearing yourself by not telling us anything.
Fair point. I am being rude. Well, your companion over there, she is holding the rod of the Ember Keeper. And I know you have been in at least more than one ruin scattered throughout Dyrecinder, and you are on the cusp of discovering things far beyond your understanding. And whatever secrets you may hold, may discover instead. It's been a long week, people. Sorry. Whatever secrets you may discover may bring you power beyond your wildest dreams, as it has for me. So, when you have discovered everything and you are no longer children groping in the dark, I want to know you'll be by my side and not across the table, as you might say.
Once again, Don't know what your side is. Don't know what your cause is. Don't know what you're fighting against or standing against.
Well, I stand on the side of power, my dear. And you don't want to get in the way when the power comes rolling towards you. Wouldn't you be
The way
the
I
one
see
rolling?
it,
Yes.
are you against the ooze?
I am
Wreaking havoc and taking everything out with it.
I am with it. I'm against it rolling across this land uncontrolled, absolutely. I
So
wish
you're seeking to control it.
indeed.
Well, I'm seeking to destroy it.
Oh,
It already took a
that
lot from me.
that has failed. All the ruins will show you that many have failed before you. The best we can do is harness its potential.
Speaking truth, Sky. Everything points to they failed and failed over and over again to be able to do this. This is not a recent fight. That's not something that just kind of happens once in history.
Guy looks at Tusa.
Sorry, it's just doors slamming here by my house. Hold on.
Tusa. Am I holding up? Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, go.
Tusa, I know from one too many first-hand experiences what exactly this thing can do. And
I'm not
if I'm
saying
not
that it's a good
mistaken,
thing.
I've given you a lot of information too. And sure, a lot of people have failed, but that doesn't mean we should not try.
It's true. You just feel so hopeless. Don't know where the rest of the people is.
Tusa,
And
she says,
yeah,
warning me.
Tisa's so tired. She's actually going to miss on that social cue. And it just feels like we haven't had answers for a while, and not standing in someone's way doesn't like kind of mean that you're allowing it. At the same time, they just
Mishka,
asking.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna do everything in my power to destroy the suits. And I know that most of my companions are going to do exactly the same thing.
Are you so sore about that?
Yeah, I love the confidence.
I am sure that at least 50% of the people who stand with me are going to do everything that they can in their power to destroy the zoos.
Oh well. Well, we'll see if you survive all the trials and you can understand what you learn. But and she puts a hand on the little chest and brushes off some of the soot. I will leave this with you.
Now, you want something from us, clearly, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
What do you want to barter for the information of this supposed doppelganger on our ship?
Whatever you find in the little village you bring your possessed little man to, whatever they hold dear, and you will know what they hold dear, you will give it to me. And I will give you information, and I will not destroy you.
You will not destroy us.
Yes.
Can I get a read on her?
Make
like,
an insight check, please.
I would do like is she that strong or is she just being cocky? Like does she feel like she's like kind of warranted this amount of authority?
I'll use my card.
Okay.
Before we
Ooh,
continue,
what a card.
I would like to know. It feels like at the moment I'm just talking to you, but
Okay, Sky, you take 1 point of corruption, please.
Mother fudging balls, shit.
Okay. With that natural 20,
Gorg.
you realize that she is being absolutely truthful.
Oh, what a day, friend.
yeah.
What is this day?
Are you talking on behalf of someone else,
No,
or is this your doing?
it's all me.
And no one else?
Well, I've had some help from my adoptive mother and father here and there, but the rest is all me.
You've mentioned this little parental situation of yours, at least like 3 times. Why?
Well,
Who are your parents?
they are quite powerful. My father, he is not of this world, and he's not entirely alive, apparently. But my mother, well, she is quite the powerful mage, and she has taught me all she knows, and perhaps even things she did not realize she could do.
Again, so cryptic. We had a
Yes.
long day, Mishka.
Yeah.
Are your parents like celebrities? Am I supposed to know who you're referring to here?
Talking to you is the equivalent of a toothache at this point.
She smiles and her fangs bared. Oh, you are so
gonna-
good with words.
Hi, that's done. Even added some granite tiles. You'll love it. Amazing. I'm just gonna look at her. I'm from Osterhold. There's like a shit ton of undead there, right?
Across the border from there, yes.
Would I recognize who she is and what she is?
Make an Arcana check with advantage, please.
Okay. I need to get my character sheet up.
You can do it. You can do it. Throw the cards, throw the everything at it.
Arcana is -1.
It's okay, it's good
Got
advantage.
this. Oh,
Yeah, no.
never mind.
I can't even load my cards, so I don't know what it is.
Wait, your card is... Oh, wow. Let me steal it.
Okay.
Oh, your card is a black dragon. It's a
I don't know.
+5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Play it.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's gone crazy now. Okay,
Oh.
anyway, +5.
It came back.
11. You get the distinct flavor of undead. Maybe she is from Glisterwald, the crazy undead place across the border from your hometown. You've seen stuff like this, and as far as you know, powerful undead like vampires are usually cocky motherfuckers.
Hey, listen here, you cocky motherfucker. Just tell us what the hell we need to know, please. I don't like this cryptic shit.
Okay.
Seriously, do you live off of the trauma that you caused? Because it's
Yes, I
really
do.
frustrating.
The answer is yes.
Absolutely, yes, I do.
I don't know who you're asking, but I'm pretty sure it's yes to both of us.
Definitely not you, Rodak. I already got a read on you.
All right. I will stop this little game. I want you to relinquish your alliance with Mr. Grimaldi.
Hmm.
The fuck is Mr. Grimaldi?
The guy who
Oh, he is-
basically set us on this bullshit.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wasn't there, remember? I just kind of went like,
Founding
hey,
father.
you guys are going
Yeah.
this way. And I was like, okay, I'm coming.
No idea who the
Yeah, Sky's just here for the sheep.
Yeah. I'm literally here to avenge a sheep, and that's my whole mission.
All right, so the rest of the group received a letter that they were hired by Mr. Grimaldi, and they had to meet at the tavern. This is the first session, and then they never met Mr. Grimaldi. At least they don't know they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'll just
why
go.
are we indebted to this Mr. Grimaldi? Oh, sorry. Why are
Just the
you?
founding
And she
father.
points at the two of them like,
Oh, I don't think most of us. Well, he offered me money. I don't know what he offered.
Yes,
the
and he
rest of us.
also asked you all sorts of questions when you were in the capital. Him and his little cough.
was him?
I
Sick guy.
have no idea who that is.
Captain Drake,
Yes. Jim pops a
Oh.
lot.
who gave
That
you...
was Grimaldi.
Yes.
Well,
Motherfucker.
Oh.
honestly, what is he doing for us?
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
he is part of
So-
some little group they call the Secret Keepers or something. Oh,
Oh, Lilu was going on about that.
oh
Those
yes,
assholes.
that one. The furry one who hits the shit out of everything. Yes, I've seen her, yes. Well,
Well,
that is perhaps where we could make a little deal, where she and her little friend made deals with the Secret Keepers and Grimaldi. Perhaps you can make a little deal of your own.
what deal would that be?
Like I said, you bring me whatever they hold dear in those Hagrim Mountains. You will know when you see it. It is some item they revere, and then we will go from
And you will
there.
continue to pass us information?
Yes, anything you desire, we could make a little deal.
And how do we get hold of you should we need information?
Oh, I will get hold of you.
Yeah, but
No.
how will we get hold of you?
Doesn't work.
Oh, don't worry, I'm always very close.
Oh god damn it! Are you
Mishka,
the?
this,
You're not
This
the
sounds all good.
doppelganger, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that would be your little wind witch.
That little Sky goes off on a like tangent of just horribly offensive words and then takes a drink.
so my
Why is
druid.
nothing ever simple?
Honestly,
It's my druid doppelganger, motherfucker.
no one here, none of the people you have mentioned have ever tried to kill us. So
Are you so sure? You came back to your little ship and half your crew was damaged. How did that happen, you think?
What do you know about that?
yeah.
Tell us
Oh.
about that and then we can make an informed decision.
Well, I don't know. There is something I don't know, is that somebody has hired assassins, put a price on your little group's head, and you have been hunted in every city you have been to. And you made a little confrontation with this doppelganger. She was in the form of a drow in the capital. And you nicely locked her up and left no guard. Well, I think she disposed of your little druid without you knowing.
That would make sense why she hasn't been able to help with Echo.
Now you see there is our little information. I gave you that, and you give me something else. So,
Mishka, like,
yes.
you clearly know a lot, but you're also asking a lot. Like, Grimaldi is apparently one of the most powerful men in the region. And at the moment, we're in his good graces. So what you're asking might kind of tip the scale. Are we going to get tidbits along the way? This feels like a lot of
This is
upfront.
my question. How are we going to get hold of you if we need information? Because we can't just get you this one big thing and you decide when you tell us something. Especially if we're going to be keeping this from from the others.
Well, what do you propose?
Give us a way that we can contact you.
And tell us how to find the doppelganger.
She puts a hand on the box. And she says, well, all of you have a little bit of darkness in you, don't you?
No, but go on.
Does she mean corruption or not?
Yes.
I don't have it.
Yeah,
None.
I do. I can do that.
With
What do I
the-
need to do to contact you with my and I
Oh,
just
you
air quotes darkness.
Well, my dear, you close your pretty little eyes and you put your hands together and you wish as hard as you want, and I will find you.
Do you promise?
I do.
And how long is this? I will find you. Is it? I'm gonna wait 3 to 5 years, or am I gonna see from you the same day? Hear from you the same day?
7 to 8 working days.
Nah.
Oh no, I will be in direct contact. Don't you worry. I might not be there in person, but I will be there in thought.
Oh my gosh, you sound like. Never mind.
Yeah, I can't deal with another voice in my head.
At which point the voice in your head goes, "Burn her, burn everything, burn the ship, kill them all."
I looked at Rordak and Susa and says to them, we have been struggling to find information like this for a while.
I know.
I have absolutely no ties to this Grimoldy person. And I see this as an opportunity. Sure, we might not agree on all things, but Mishka has said that she doesn't mind that I'm on a quest to destroy things because she clearly thinks I'm going to fail anyway. So I can just continue on my merry way, but we could still get information from her. However, if we're going to take something, I can't do that on my own. My skills are refined in a very specific direction. So I need to know that the two of you are going to help me. If not, then we're not taking this deal.
It'll depend on what the thing is.
I'm like a good pancake. I flip easily.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with.
I love that.
I'm fine with this temporary shift of alignment, and
I'm gonna ask
like
Mishka. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask Mishka one last question. Shit, what's Tusa's mother's name again?
What's her mother's name?
You need to know my mother's name. Lisha.
Lisha. Gosh, that was so
Lisha the
long
Lynx.
ago. Do you have any information on Lisha the Lynx? And I'm going to drop 100 coins on the table.
I'm gonna drop my panties on this.
Jesus, you're already pregnant. Calm down.
I mean,
Can't get pregnant again, bitches.
No, but you might. What's that movie? Am I gonna make the baby pregnant?
No.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm just gonna drop 100 gold coins on the table.
Thank you. Yes.
Tell us everything you know about Lisha the Lynx.
Oh, well, I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can certainly find her.
Please do.
She doesn't take the gold.
Oh, okay.
Mishka, my last question is, this thing that you want us to take, is it going to in any way harm the people we take it from?
Oh, they will learn to live without it. They have had it so easy, and we'll see.
Yeah,
But
my decision is made. As long as she gives us the information we need, I don't care who I have to betray. So.
all right, so Three Musketeers, here we go.
Yeah, no.
Hashtag secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
I'm
contact her
100% in.
because I have the corruption, so between us
Mishka,
we'll be fine.
one last thing before we all go on our merry way, and at least we made one friend today. I might be a good liar, but obviously, as you can see now, the cavalry is not arriving.
Yes.
Yeah, tada. And I might wonder if you can maybe find out or tell us where they are or how to get to them. It seems like they off the face of the earth.
Oh, your little friends are somewhere down below in the underdark, messing with spiders and gangs and whatever is down there.
But to get to Hagrim and
Oh,
this
sorry.
shiny little object that you need, obviously we need to regroup, I would say. Otherwise,
Well.
this is all futile and just a waste of good company.
There are two little settlements in the mountains. There is the home of the Furies, which is where you should go. And there is the home of the mountain people, where your little possessed friend will want to go. You are not going to go there. You are going straight to Queen Calame's throne in the rift between three mountains, and you will find what is at the heart of their settlement. Understand?
That's all. That's all good and well, but that did not explain where I get the rest of my friends.
Well, you have this handsome airship, and she looks around slightly disgustedly. It will help you, save you from all the hiking and all those things, and you'll float over the mountain.
She means our friends are fucked up at the bottom of the city. How do we get to them?
Oh, well, you can go. Oh, there's many little entrances in the shades. I don't know. I don't really go to those dingy places.
Okay, another thing. How do we take out a doppelganger?
I think someone already beat you to it.
That's fair, actually. That makes. But it does take out proof. I guess we don't need proof. Hashtag trio of lies here. All right. Have you seen any displacer cats around here?
No.
I'm gonna go find some displacer beasts, whatever. They're down there. I'll go and get to them. I'll go get me a pet cat.
While we're on it,
Yeah, might as well.
well, we got the big guns out. Mishka, how about that cat?
I do not know this. I am plotting world domination, and you're asking me where the kittens are. What is wrong with you people?
Look
I'm
me in
sorry,
the eye
have you
and
seen
tell
the
me that
best?
kittens aren't cute. Look me
The
in
best
the eye
leaders have a
and tell
cat
me
on their
that
lap.
kittens aren't cute.
Anyway,
All
I
the
will
best
let you.
leaders have a cat on the lap.
Yes. And she feeds something to Forgetful on her shoulder. Anyway, I will leave this with you, and hopefully I have not made a mistake by trusting you people. And
I think you did.
yeah, and I will be in contact.
Right.
And she stands up from her chair, and she
Guy
erupts.
salutes her.
She doesn't salute back. She erupts into black feathers, and she's gone. At which
Is
point,
Forgetful still there?
Forgetful's gone. At which point, Hercules shouts, "Forgetful, you traitor! Oh, Jim, give us something shiny."
I takes out a coin out of her pocket and gives it to Hercules.
Ah, thank you.
This was
Jim?
nothing to do with Kiva, was it?
No,
Just asking.
Kiva was a side quest that you murdered.
Oh, there was this one chick that flew away, though. Was it her? Did
No,
we
it
get
wasn't.
to her?
No, it wasn't her. Kiva resurrected, and then you killed her again.
Alright, so
Yeah, double kill.
Tucson needs to go have a bath. I'm gonna go find some displacer cats. Rodak, are you coming with?
I don't know what that is, but sure, why not?
Lisa will turn to Rodak and say, that was probably one of the nicest things that you've done, to put your whole kind of alliance on the line just to find something about my mom. It's really kind. You have you have a soft side. You don't show it that often, but it's nice. Where's the bath, you say?
Yeah, just blushing. Downstairs. The bath is downstairs. I'm totally gonna play it cool. Oh, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Where did the table go?
The table vanished,
boss.
and everything with it.
Okay, now just embarrassment, just giving way to sheer confusion and vampires. The boss is downstairs. Find it to your liking, I hope. And don't worry, I know how important finding your mom is to you. And if I had that opportunity,
Finding is one thing. I half know where she is. That's more they're hiding and concocting things in the grove, and it's been secret for hundreds of years. And if you're not part, it's just kind of a club only situation. But I fear and feel like they're hiding things that maybe other people should know of, and maybe Mishka could be instrumental in uncovering, and who knows?
well, whatever you need, I'm on your team. And also, it's like our fourth secret society, so I don't know. You know, par for the course.
Okay.
Good little pancake.
All three of you get 7 additional hit points for 1 hour, and
Hey.
24 hours. Excuse me. And you are immune to poison and being frightened for 24 hours.
Talking, she's
So
like feeling very
guess
awkward.
260
So she just like swan dives off of the side of the ship.
One dive. Wait, Sky.
or
I'm waiting for you at the bottom. And she'll just loiter at the bottom of the ship waiting for Rorschach.
Yes, Tusa does take it away.
I would go and, with all of the best that Roderick tried, I will enjoy the bath that Mouse and him made.
Okay, so the bath is in the engineering station connected to the heating apparatus of the engine.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's a warm bath.
Have
Mouse,
rose-scented candle.
a mouse and her monkey Octavian welded it together out of brass. They're sort of standing there with their goggles and then sort of self-consciously leave the engine room.
Not even waiting for them to
Good.
be out completely.
Good.
I'll start like kind of just
Oh, I
getting
hate,
into the bath, kind of.
I hate people. This is why I prefer machines.
Yeah. I want to go Sky. All right.
Go get some kittens.
Yeah, kittens.
Okay.
Gosh, that would have been so weird if you phrased it differently. But I'm just not gonna
I
do
was going to, but then I was like,
that. Nah, too easy.
nope.
Okay.
Perhaps not this time.
I'm so lonely. Okay.
Oh, no. John, how are you? In France, sorry.
Yeah, still yeah.
Yeah, are you okay? Because no idea what's happening with Connor.
I think we're fighting a gelatinous cube.
we are in the underdark.
I think we're gonna die, bro.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Back in the
They're getting
Underdark,
instead.
you guys
This
have
felt like us.
Yeah.
This felt like the other point of view, like we were in the underdark last session, and this session was more focused on the point of view of the people that were left behind last session.
it's kind of what I was going
Makes sense.
for. Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
But meanwhile, in the Underdark, so just imagine the camera sort of dipping down below the ground. Yes. You are now standing over Free, who's on 1 hit point. Connor making slashes at the gelatinous cube. Ethne and Lilu going, overthinking the situation, thinking, is this thing maybe connected to that thing we saw and also that other thing we saw? It's all connected. It has to be. Meanwhile, it isn't. It's just this is my impersonation of them. Thank you. I'm here all night. Thank you. Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Is anybody alive out there? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So,
People in the underdark? No, absolutely none. And I need to go.
oh
Dang it.
no. Okay. I think we'll leave the Underdark
Yeah,
for the
it's
moment.
Yeah, I think it's better. I need to go. Sorry.
Okay, no worries, man. Thanks for
No,
playing.
it's all good. Have a good one.
Good week.
Bye.
Well, bye.
As long as
Bye. Let's hope the next session will be more eventful in the Underdark.
I hope so. I have a whole thing. There's a battle map and a spider.
Oh, I was gonna go for Skaven. Sorry. I don't know if Skaven at D&D, but yeah.
That gives me an idea.
Yeah, straight up can Molder or Scryer. Just throw them in there.
What's the one with the nukes?
Scryer.
Ah, okay. Anyway, sidetrack. Nukes. France, are you still alright, man?
Yeah, I know it's still alive.
Okay, shame, man.
It's been a long week. But that's so good. In fact, I mean, like, if necessary, I can run Aethny and Lilu.
Okay. I think because it's essentially just going to be you and a whole bunch of NPCs down there. Because I mean, I'll have to run Free and Echo and Lilith. Are you okay with listening to the session? And what do you?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm good with that. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I can run them all if you want me to.
Okay. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna try and kill the cube at least. Oh, by the way, please add 358 XP to Connor's total, just so you know, because that was for last session's whatnot. Okay.
358 then.
Yes, that's the one. And please make some more attacks on that gelatinous of most gelatinous of cubes for me, please.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, and just a side note to everybody that what Mishka gave you all, there was a hero's feast.
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so slashing damage is 20, 31. That's pretty good. And then the fire damage is 12. Calculator. Oh, okay. So, with that last slash, whatever is in this doorway seems to pop, and goo oozes out around your feet and off the bridge, and the doorway seems clear. The room beyond it is
those are my boots.
yeah. Meanwhile, Terra next to you goes, "Mein Herr, can we eat this?" He sniffs.
No, don't lick that up. No, that's just disgusting, dude.
"Mein Herr, I can eat it and throw it up later, and then eat it again."
Tell you do you. Just like not where I can see it.
Okay. And Terror proceeds into licking some of the goo.
You're gonna regret that. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah, for the next 10 minutes, his stomach is going to make demonic noises.
Oh no.
It'll be fine. It's just the noises.
I know what comes after the noises. The noises precede something horrible.
Okay, so inside the building, which at looking in from the front door seems abandoned. However, there is a low fireplace burning in what seems to be a living room. There's no furniture in here. However, there's several crates. Some of them open, some of them closed. There are bits of red sand or dust here and there. And also the occasional boot prints. From what you can see here, there's a room to the left, the room to the right. The room to the left has got the little fire burning in it. Long hallway stretch out in front of you. There's another door on the other side. In front of that door, there is the same kind of misty murkiness in the doorway.
These things. I'll leave the unconscious free with Lilith and proceed inwards with Lilu and Aethny.
Okay. I think Lilith will try and sort of drag Free into shelter at least, so he's not, swaying above the abyss on the suspension bridge. Although I like the idea of Free coming to, with his face dangling over the side of the suspension bridge, having the fright of his life. Anyway, so you're inside, close the door behind you, at which point Echo says, "Ah, is this where we die?"
Well, hopefully not.
"Good, I am not quite ready. I thought I would die in that exploding building."
Sorry about that. That was entirely unintentional.
That's all right. I approve of pyrotechnics.
That's good to know.
I am
Well,
reasonably sure that I am fireproof.
right. I'm not sure about the body that you possess, though.
Ah, this is a good point. Yes, I have never tested this.
Perhaps this is not the time to test it.
I see your logic.
Good. Let's just keep it intact, shall we?
Right. No fire. Ooh, fireplace.
No, leave it alone.
Your dog is making strange noises.
I am highly concerned about that. I would suggest that should it reach critical mass, that we aim him in the direction of those.
Okay, you hear a very soft,
Oh God.
and then Terror tries with all his might to look as if he's not noticed anything. He doesn't even smell the air. He just looks at you. What is it, mine hair?
Hold it in.
Okay, you smell death itself is in the room.
Oh God.
I do not smell anything, mine hair. What are you talking about?
Let's just proceed, shall we?
I mean, it's almost strong enough to take out that 1 hit point from free. Alright.
Poor bastard.
Okay, so there's not much to this building. It seems to be storing a lot of that red dust that you gave to that guy in the stairwell. The deep root things. Making your way across to the end of the hallway, you can, now knowing what to look for, you can see there's another one of these cubes occupying the doorway. The door itself beyond it is a wooden door, but it has a little sort of barred viewing hole at sort of eye level. And I need you to make a perception check. Yes.
This would be a disadvantage, though.
Yes, it would.
Perceiving. If
4. Okay. You can make out vague shapes. So it looks like pure darkness on the other side, but there's an occasional flicker of what seems to be a torch, maybe. There's also strange orange illuminations. It's not quite strong enough to be a torch or fire. It seems to be magical illumination on the other side, but there's definitely a lot of movement beyond this door. You can't hear anything because it's all muffled by this cube.
okay, well, only one way through. Slishy slashy.
Okay, go for it.
I will carve my way through. Dog stand next to me so I can have at least straight rolls.
Straight rolls, yes.
Okay.
Go
Is
for
it really?
Oh, there it
it
is. 26 hits, 22 hits. Wow. 14 just hits. Okay, so... Okay, you make these singed gashes in the cube again. It still seems to be holding its liquidy, nasty shape for the moment.
Splash some water.
Go for it. 18, 13, 15. Okay, 2 of those hit. Okay, yeah, with that, another sploosh, and it just loses its shape, and there's jelly covering the floor.
I'm gonna have to get new boots.
Now, the first thing you hear is a commotion on the other side. You can hear what seems to be the end of a scream just as it cuts off. As you sort of trudge through the goo, with Terror lapping some up in the background, you look through the little grate, and you can see there's another extension. Wow. Suspension bridge stretching out. There are several stalactites coming down from the ceiling. you can see drow on the other side. They seem to have carved into a stalactite and built a platform upon it. You can see cages with people in it. One of them has you can the closest one you can see has at least Captain Trelawney in it. There's other bodies. Captain Trelawney is standing up. She's fine at the moment. There are several bodies wrapped in thick gauze webbing. There's webbing crisscrossing the bridges, the chasm, everything. The orange glow is also coming from that direction, although there's also a blue glow. It's just too far to make out and too dark. But you can see movement everywhere. Beyond this door, there are several drow. You can, from your position, you can see 7 of them.
Okay. I've never met Captain Trelawney before.
No, you have not.
But obviously, in their current predicament, I can assume that this must be the missing crew.
Yes.
Alrighty, have the drow noticed me?
No, they have not. They seem to be preoccupied with something in where the prisoners are kept.
Okay. I'm going to attempt the diplomatic route.
Okay. So you open the door and step out.
Yes, and I'll do so in the most unthreatening manner possible.
Okay.
It's dark. I can't see anything because I am a fucking human.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me just actually see that. Actually, you know what? I think my blades actually emit light when they are.
Yes, they would. I'm just fiddling with your token. That sounds wrong. Okay, you must see something at the moment.
Yes, I can see things now.
Okay, and then I'm just going to plop Lilith in here. Can you see? Oh, she's gone. Sorry.
See you, Lilith.
Never mind. I'm just going to plop everybody that's supposedly here. Lilith, Ethne, Free, my man. Okay, and then I'm going to just put Rodak and Sky and Tusa in here just so they can see what's going on, because they otherwise they'll just watch a black screen and be sad.
Yeah, I can pretend it's a podcast.
Yeah, I've been podcasting this sort of.
Okay, I'll try harder to explain better. So, Connor, you can see over to this side, to your right, there is another platform carved into a bit of structure from above. There are several glowing, bright orange flowers growing on this rock, which you recognize. Sorry?
I was just going to ask if I would recognize what kind of flowers, given my family's horticultural.
Yes, I was about to tell you that these are deep root flowers. It's something that grows only in the Underdark and is native only to Dyrecinder. Okay, so across the bridges, you can see over here, there are drow present and there are people in cages. I think it might be at the edge of your vision. You might not be able to see very much.
It's well out of the edge of my vision.
Okay, so down here you can see vague shapes and you can see a bluish glow. And you can see every now and again that bluish glow is blocked out as somebody walks in front of it.
So then, in the most non-threatening manner possible, advance over the bridge, not trying to make myself, hidden or anything like that.
Okay.
And I like approaching like, hey, I'm here, I come in peace.
Okay. You hear a voice from over here to the side, from the darkness just beyond the torchlight, say, "You, stop. What are you doing?"
I come in peace. You have some friends of mine.
Yes.
I would just like to speak to your leader and see if we can come to an agreement.
Ardak is across the bridge. Do not draw a weapon, or we will kill you.
I understand. I kind of sort of need it up so I can see where I'm going, though. Unfortunately, I do not possess the dark side that you have.
Fine. Any sudden moves and you have a bolt in your back.
Absolutely understand. I will not make any sudden moves. You have my word.
Okay. So, I think I'm just going to provide you some light here because this is technically emitting light. Come on, light. Emits bright light, yes, and low light, yes. 40.
Oh damn, Connor, are you sure?
No, no, I'm really not.
Okay.
I'm really not.
So as you approach this platform, it's a bit of a step in the stone there. You see a spider walk towards you. A very large spider that has something very strange wrong with it. It seems to have the torso of a drow. There we go. A little picture for you. You, what do you want, human?
For my friends, you have them in those cages there. I thought that we could perhaps have a civil discussion and perhaps cut a deal.
Deal? These things are food for our master, Morgwin.
Well, what would it cost them to have them released?
It looks at the cages and its eyes linger on the gnome for a second. This one talks too much. We were going to feed him next to Morgwin. But we will give him to you for 500 gold of your lands.
Well, considering that he's a gnome, they're real tough, you know. Very stringy, not very good to eat. Perhaps can we make that 300 gold?
Make a persuasion check with advantage, so that's just a straight roll.
Six.
Natural one.
No.
May as well make my call list, so maybe it's a good time to use it.
Okay. Oh, nice card. Here we go. The White Rider. Okay, it's only slightly gonna help you there. Well, how about we say we make it 450 gold?
Very well, 450 gold for the gnome. Okay.
Okay, now we give you gnome, you go away.
Not quite yet. I can't leave without the rest of the prisoners that you have.
Okay, you can also sort of see just behind the Drider, sort of through its legs, there's a drow holding up a goblin and slapping him every now and then.
And pray tell, what's with the goblin that you slapping around?
Oh, he has betrayed our gang many times too much. He and his little family of weirdly named little goblins.
Well, perhaps I can take him off your hands as well.
Oh, no. Morgwin especially wants to eat him. He is not for sale. You can take stupid monk in other cage.
Then, and what's that going to cost me?
Okay, so as you ask that question, from this cage over here, you hear a robed man shout, "Let me be eaten, let me be crushed in jaws. The Lord of Pain will take me, and I will leave in rapture."
Okay, the weird one of them has got to definitely come with a discount.
Oh, we want to kind of see what happens when he gets eaten.
I can almost guarantee he's probably not going to taste good.
Oh, I am not going to be the one who eats him. That would be Morgwin.
Would you like your venerable leader, Morgrim, to have a horrible taste in her mouth?
Oh, she does not care for taste, as long as there is enough to eat for her children. She quite enjoyed the little cat man we gave her.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
Look, I'm just taking a look at that. Telling you, like, with his kind of mindset and his blatant disregard for his own well-being, he's probably got all sorts of parasites.
This is good point. We don't want parasites on our production line.
I definitely don't. I mean, I'm figuring that guy has got worms and parasites and all sorts. He's probably got tapeworms like 10 feet long at this stage.
I do not know what this is, but we will throw him in with the gnome.
That sounds good, like a really good deal for me. Honestly, we keep him around really only for the humor. Sooner or later, those tapeworms are going to start messing with his head if it hasn't already. Actually, probably already has.
Right.
Heaps I'm going to drop off.
So as you're talking to that guy, this drow walks up with the goblin, holds it over the cavern here, drops the goblin, and something in the darkness catches him.
That's not disturbing at all. Kind of swallows hard, sweat beating down his forehead, like, right, he needs to really get the rest of these guys out of here fast. Okay, so, gnome and parasitic one. Great. Let's talk about the rest.
The woman in this cage says, I don't know who you are, but I'm not for sale. I can get myself out of here.
Absolutely sure you can. And tell you what, you can pay me back later. If that's what, if you want to be even screened and, all that stuff. Happiness, great. You can pay me back later and, then you will have gotten yourself out. Think of it that way.
She hisses at you. I hope you have backup. So you're here. I would like to see your gold.
Right. The gold. Okay. My family is quite rich and powerful, and I can arrange that gold within what is a reasonable time period, DM?
Reasonable time period would be at least 1 day.
Within a day.
Yeah.
No word on that.
Well, you can come back here when you have your gold in hand, little human.
Fair enough. But let's get to a final amount then.
Yeah.
After all, I'm here for everything. Let's cut our deal. Let's have it all arranged, and then obviously, if it's going to take, if you would like the gold actually physically in hand, that's absolutely perfectly fine. I can understand that, but then I need to have assurances from you that they will be unharmed.
Well, I will say this one in the cage, this woman, she has killed 3 of mine on this way to here. I will give you for her 2,000 gold.
Well, considering that she's such a dangerous individual, would you really want to?
Yes, I want to see her being torn apart by Morgwin's children.
Very well, 2,000 gold it is.
This, and he points to a weirdly shaped or shapeless humanoid in the cage next to the gnome. This thing is dead. We have no use for it. Not even the children of Morgwin want to eat it. And
Is there a place in the city to get people raised from the dead?
So in the city, as Connor would also know, hang on, what's the temples in the city? Bear with me. I only have 1,000,000 notes. Temples in the city, optimizers, and there's a temple to Mask and a Nancy. They're not really known for their resurrection. No.
So he's fucked.
He's fucked.
Alright, well,
And I need you to make a perception check, please.
perception check. Jerky. Disadvantage on perception. Yeah.
Okay. You can't really make out if it's a gnome. If it's a orc or a human or an elf. It's nothing you've ever seen. Whatever this lump of a person is in there.
Well, considering that you have no use for him, can I at least take the body for decent burial?
Yes, you can have it. And then this one in the cage back here. So you see on the other side of this, so there's a pedestal with a blue orb on it that's giving off the light. But beyond that, in this cage, there is a hooded elf with silver hair coming out of the hood, sitting cross-legged, arms in a sort of yogi position, seemingly meditating. This one, 1,000 gold.
So we're coming to a total of 3,350.
Yes. Bring us this gold and you can have all of these things.
Yep. Fair enough. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to do you an absolute similar. Let's say let's make it 3.5. Nice round number. As a sign of good faith from me, that I will provide you with the coin, and as a sign of good faith from you, that when I return with the coin, these individuals will all be in perfect health as they are now.
You have my word. As the Spider Queen is my witness.
You are very generous. You are very beneficent. I do thank you for your time. I will return within the next 24 hours with your gold.
Yes, and don't make me wait longer than that. After that, our deal is null and void.
Understood. 24 hours, you will have your gold.
I feel like Connor's just like peak bullshitter. Like, this is just 3,500 gold. Jesus Christ.
Rodak doesn't even properly know you yet, but he can feel your spending in the force.
Yeah, it's like, the fuck is happening? Wait, something's wrong.
And what is your name? Is it male or female?
Sorry, I missed that completely. Sorry?
The Dromeda, is it male or female?
It's a male Drider.
And what is your name, sir?
I cannot remember. I have now lost my notes. Sorry. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. I am Thurax the Cutter.
Surax, you have been an absolute pleasure to deal with and do business with. My name is Connor Koosland, and I will be back in 24 hours with your gold, sir.
I will see you then, puny human.
Indeed, I shall see you there. With that, he's going to back away slowly, because, Ryder, rejoin the others on the other side.
Okay. So once you get to the other side, waiting at the door is Terror, who is so happy he's doing that thing where his butt is wagging, not just his tail.
Oh, shit.
Mine hair, I thought you would die.
Takes more than that to kill me, you know that, Terra. Let's get the hell out of here. We need to go find our ATM.
Funny you should say that.
What is the equivalent of fat around you?
That is the automatic transition magic of the Bank of Grin and Barrett.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Yes.
Hold up my platinum card. I'm gonna be using it well now.
Yes. Platinum slab. Gonna swipe it. Okay. So, I think we're going to draw it to a close here. So, right now, Rodak, Sky, and Tusa, please correct me if I'm wrong, are going to find some kitty in the city. Ha.
It's just Rodak and Sky while
Oh.
Tusa's taking a bath.
Yes.
And then,
Yes,
yeah.
some kitty in the city. Come on, anybody.
Yep.
Hello. Okay. Bye-bye.
I don't want to touch it. I was like, you know what?
That's what she said.
No. I promise I'll be a good husband.
Oh, Tusa's asleep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Yes. Okay, so you guys are doing that. The others are trying to get back to the top of the town. And so Connor can bring the money to free the rest of the crew. Okay. So that's where we'll pick up next time.
Yeah, I just want to ask a purely meta question. Does Con actually have that much money?
You have no idea, dude.
Oh wow, okay.
I dropped a big fucking hint there with his surname.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
This is all the information you need. Okay, and then let's just add little Mishka over here. Where is it? Mishka. There we go. So yes.
Got the mysterious, maybe vampire.
What if I told you she's been hanging around for 15 sessions?
Good lord.
I would completely believe you. Is she the doppelganger?
I was just gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna say excuse me, if I can speak, I'm going to say goodbye to the stream for a second. Bye bye.
Cheers, stream!
Hey.